Hey everyone! What an amazing year we have so far. So much has happened, a lot of struggles, but also a lot of wins, and countless blessings to be thankful for. So, in case you miss anything, here's a quick recap of what we have this 2017. See ya! We started off this year by visiting baby Thea back in the hospital last January. We're so thankful that she's a lot better now, coming off from a complicated pregnancy. At the same month, our baby Denise was born, weighing 7.5 pounds. Though that is not accurate, so don't quote me on that. An adorable and very healthy baby girl. We also have the return of our friends who had struggled with their jobs from last year, but came back stronger with a much better working opportunity. We have Atijen and Leo, who after losing their jobs from the slump of the oil and gas industry, came back and soared high. Well, as for me, I'm just happy to be back. We celebrated Valentine's Day by serenading our lovely couples with the gifted DNKH, and of course, encourage our singles to get out there and find their loved ones too. Back in March, we held a family day picnic at the Botanic Gardens, taking all sorts of photos and selfies despite the gloomy weather, and just merely enjoying each other's company. This was also the first time that we properly welcomed Pastor Ray in our midst by asking him nicely to do the ramp modeling. It was a lot of fun. And who could forget the super challenging, amazing race we held at Sentosa back in April, wherein, as Leo's team had shown us, that not by strength alone is enough to win, but with teamwork and wits, it may give you an edge against your opponents. Through the rigorous challenges along the race course, a bond of friendships and not merely acquaintances were built. And we may have said our goodbyes to some of our friends who are now back with their loved ones or are fulfilling their dreams somewhere else. Or they may come back again. This does not mean forever and until we may see them again. At the same time, we embrace and welcome the new members of the family. In the month of September, we went back to our crib in Bintan Lagoon, Indonesia, after more than 4 years to have our yearly retreat. We showcase our different talents in dancing, singing, acting, preaching, and a whole lot more. We had a great time putting in our A game, competing with the familiar faces and the new ones too. We danced, played, and competed in games, worshipped, but more importantly, we thrived as we grew in His presence. Later that month, we finally saw our beloved students, Pastor Ray and Rizal, march the stage for their graduation. It's hard to fathom that after more than 7 months of releasing their company, we have to say our goodbyes to one of them. How they truly showed us what obedience and faith to the Lord looks like. On a side note, we've also seen some familiar faces from previous SLT alumni. We've seen firsthand how our brothers Bands, Rene and Victor grew into the Lord. And early in November, they finally responded to the gospel and committed their life through Christ in water baptism. Truly, they are the salt and light to this cell group. Just a few weeks ago, after numerous sleepless nights or sleepovers in fellow cell group's place, preparing for the props and brainstorming the little details of the event, Pinoy Fiesta was one of the most talked about occasions we held as a church this year. It may never be perfect, but it brought up the best in us. Our creativity, spirit of teamwork, patience, and more importantly, we touched the hearts of the Filipinos here in Singapore. It was a truly remarkable experience for all of us. At ngayong buwan ng Desyembre, tayo nagdiwa ng ating Kapaskuhan na may tema ukma sa ating mga Filipino icons. Mula sa mga libro ni Rizal na si Maria Clara, hanggang sa ating mga sariling superheroes. Meron rin naman mula sa mga pelikula at TV serye at sa lahat ng tipo ng tanyag na tao. Pinatunayan ng Poe family na ang pagiging mapagbigay ngayong Pasko ay may kabalikan na gantimpala. Tayo binigyan ng galak at saya ng mga tunay na mga awit at mga nagpapanggap na rin. At umasa na tayo nagdulot ng kasiyahan sa lahat ng ating mga kaibigang nakidalo sa ating munting pagtitipon. I'm sure there's a lot more things that happened this year, but as the cliche goes, the best moments in life are not usually captured by the camera. Until next year, cheers!